In this video, I received so many questions from all of my fans, and sometimes I don't have enough time to answer them all via email. So I said to myself, why not do a Q&A? If you just are visiting me for the very first time, I want to let you know that I am DLeeInspires. I am a self-publishing consultant, but I love each and every one. What success looks like for me in my position is how many more people who are successful around me. That's what I base my success on. If I'm the only one that's successful and my colleagues are not successful and they're not growing, or my clients or my customers are not successful, then I feel like there's a problem. There's a problem with the results, there's a problem with the circle, there's a problem where maybe we're stagnant and this is where we're comfortable at. But I base my success, or what it looks like to me, is based upon how many more people can be successful around me. That's what I base my success on, and that's how I see success. And so I just keep trying to add it up and talk to as many people as possible, see how many more authors that I can help as possible, and move forward from there. How do you achieve work and life balance? I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how to balance the two. I love what I do, so to me, my work is my life is my work. So I don't know how to achieve a balance in it with my friends. I'm always thinking about different innovative ways on how we can definitely grow. Working in ministry, that my work is my worship to God. You know, God has given me this gift, and I want to make sure that I'm using it to the maximum of my ability. And so using my gift and sharing it with people is my worship, you know, my praise and worship to God and helping more people grow. So life, work, it's the same thing to me. Super easy from the help of other people. I mean, the biggest misconception about entrepreneurship is because we're a one-man band, we think that we do it all, okay? We want to get the credit, your ego is stroked, everything is successful, it's me, I, all this other kind of stuff, right? Everything that goes around with the ego. However, the truth is, I didn't get here or this far or even further by myself. I had mentors, I had family members, I had strangers. Do you guys know that strangers make you rich? Okay? Strangers will support you. They will buy your stuff. They will market. They will promote. And everything else in between. So, no, I didn't get here by myself. I had to have other people to help me. And so knowing that of authors who are entrepreneurs, they're going to need help too. That's where I stepped in that space, because I want to help other people just like I was helped. I want to move and inspire as many authors as possible just like I was helped. I want to elevate and lift up just like someone elevated me. I want to invest, encourage, create opportunities just like other people did for me. You cannot get to the top by yourself. And the truth is that you can get there faster together than you can ever. What have I learned about leadership, entrepreneurship, and mentoring others? Let's start with entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship, I realized that it's really a one person that does all, and that you're going to start off wearing all the hats in your business. But you want to move or grow from being an entrepreneur to be a small business. Being a small business owner is when you have employees, when you have contractors under your belt to help you operate and move your business as a corporation, as a registered entity, as something where banks are willing to give loans to help you with the payroll and managing the site and everything else like that. So with entrepreneurship is that you don't have to do it all. You know, a lot of times we think that if you don't do it, it's not going to be done right. And that is not true. That is not true. You want to hire in people's strengths. That's one of the biggest lessons that I learned as an entrepreneur, is to hire and to work in my strengths, and then hire people who can fulfill those weaknesses. You are not by yourself, and sometimes it's overload. The second thing, before I move forward to the other two, leadership and mentorship, that I learned as an entrepreneur. Okay, so the last thing that I want to share with you guys about what I've learned to be about an entrepreneur is to prepare for. I think what we, as an entrepreneur, when we sell something and we put it out there, we market it on Facebook, when we market it on Instagram and everywhere else in between, we don't think nobody's going to really buy. Maybe we get 2, maybe we get 10, maybe we get 20. But I'm telling you, you have to make sure that you prepare for the demand, because you can lose potential customers, you can lose good clients, you can lose your whole business because you're so overwhelmed. And then you're going to have to trust those who used your stuff and got results, that they're going to trust you to get it together and work with you. The thing that I learned from leadership is to always be teachable. Always be teachable. I always try to remind my clients and also our members and others in Business Co. that I know a lot, but I don't know it all. And so when you step out, because it looks like you have everything together and you know all of the steps and everything else, nobody is willing to share their resources that they found or their secrets to help you move a little faster too as well. But you have to always, someone can tell you something that you already know, right? Someone can tell you something that you already know, but they may be explaining a faster way that you can do it, an easier way that you can do it, a less stressful way that you can do it. It may just be the bolt and the screw to help you move the car in more of a sufficient way. But you would have never known that as a leader if you're not quick to listen and always be teachable. Mentorship always fuels my passion, because that's more of a teaching aspect. So I always make sure that I have mentors, and I always also make sure that I'm available to become a mentor as well. Having a mentor is not one mentor that is structured for everything. Different fabrics in my business. One mentor may coach me on business strategy. Another mentor may coach me on how to be a great coach. Another mentor might be my confidant. Another one may be marketing and advertising. And one is just there to say, you know what, you can do it, and cheer you on. And then also, if you're not feeling good as an entrepreneur or as a leader, and you find yourself in that corner and no one is patting you on the back, and you don't feel motivated to keep going, the greatest medicine is teaching someone else and helping someone else. And that's the greatest medicine that will get you out of your funk. It will get you up, it will get you moving, and it will keep you motivated. Thank you guys so much for sending me in your questions. If any of you guys have any other additional questions, please feel free to send me an email at DLeeInspires.com or authorsinbusiness@gmail.com. Make sure you guys are following our pages, and I would love to hear from you and come to one of your cities. Just so you guys know, we have upcoming events, upcoming retreats, upcoming mini master classes too as well that you can participate in. Remember, you are not alone. You are powerful, and you have the power to change and inspire the world. Thank you guys so much for joining.